So hey everyone, welcome for another tutorial. The last time I posted a tutorial on how to form scales. So today I want to post a tutorial on how to form scales in the key of sharp, several. And then I will show you how to also form chords. Because from scales you can easily form chords. So using the same concepts I taught you about full tone and semitone. So I want to form the scale for F sharp. So I'm at F sharp. So I told you from first division, from first degree to the second degree of F sharp is a full tone. So this is a semitone, semitone. So from here to here, full tone. So this is first degree of F sharp, second degree of F sharp. From second degree to the third degree is also a full tone. So I come here. Then from the fourth degree, from the third degree to the fourth degree is a semitone. I come there. From the fourth degree to the fifth degree is a full tone. So from here to here is a semitone, from here to here is a semitone, therefore from here to here is a full tone. So this is the fifth degree of F sharp. From the fifth degree to the sixth degree is full tone. From sixth degree to the seventh degree is a full tone again. From here to here is semi, from here to here is semi, and therefore from here to here is full tone. So this is my seventh degree. And from 7 to 8 or 1 is a semitone. And therefore the scale of F sharp is the scale of F sharp. Yes, let's form another scale. Let's talk of the scale of D. The scale of D major. So you always begin from the key you want to form the scales for. So I want to form the scales for the key of D. So I start at D. Then you ask yourself from 1 to 2 is full step. So from here to the second one it should be a full step. So therefore this is the first chord of D, second note of D. From second to the third note will be a full tone again, so it will be this one. So this is 1, 2, 3 already. Then from 3 to 4 is a semitone. So 4 to 5 is a full tone, 5 to 6 a full tone, 6 to 7 is a full tone, then 7 to 1 or 8 is a half tone, and therefore the scale of D major chord will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the scale of D major. Let's form another one. One last one. Let's say the key of D sharp. So D sharp or E flat. This is my D sharp. So from the first one to the second one is a full tone. So from here, my second will be this. Second to third, a full tone. Third to fourth, a semitone. Third to fourth to fifth. Fourth to fifth is a full tone. Fifth to sixth, a full tone. Then 6 to 7, a full tone. 7 to 1 or 8 is a semitone. And therefore the scale of D sharp major will be So guys, that's how it works. So you have to know the scales for all the 12 keys for you to be able to be in a better place to understand how to learn piano in its holiness. And okay, here we just talked about, like the last time I did C. Today I've done F sharp, D, but you need to learn all of them, and therefore I am organizing a course that will cover the scales of all the 12 keys, so that for the very beginner who doesn't know how to come up with this key, how to come up with these chords in whatever key, can be able to do that. And not only the beginner, even those of you guys who are playing in a particular one key, it is also another opportunity for you to learn how to play these songs in various keys, because remember, not all songs are sung in one key, and it is always a pleasure or some sort of a good feeling when you play the song in its original key. You feel, yes, I know what I'm doing. Now, before I finish this lesson of today, I want to give you a bonus. And this bonus that I want to give you is that I want to give you all the major chords, minor chords, and the diminished chords of all the 12 keys. So we're gonna begin from right away C major to B. So, but when the course about the scales of all the 12 keys is out, then you might not understand the logic behind forming these chords. But I'm just doing this one for those folks who know how to play the songs, or those who know how to play songs in all the keys, or those who know the 12 keys and the chords, and those even who know some keys and they want to know other keys. That's why I'm doing this. But for them that do not understand how to come about these chords, I will do a course that touches on all the scales of the 12 keys, and very soon I'll be publishing it out, guys. Now, so let's do this thing right away. So this C major chord, C minor chord, C diminished chord. If you are very careful, the trick is very simple. C major, on C major, this is the third degree. So you just lower the third degree, you have a C minor. For you to get a C diminished, you lower the fifth degree and the third degree. So that's a C diminished. So C major, lower the third, C minor, lower the third and the fifth, C diminished. C sharp major, lower the third. The third of C sharp is F. So lower it. C sharp minor, then lower the third and the fifth, C sharp diminished chord. D major, lower the third, D minor, lower the third and the fifth, D diminished chord. We go to D sharp or E flat major. This is D flat major, E flat major or D sharp major. Lower the third of that is G. So lower it. That is a C, that is a D sharp minor chord. Lower the third and the fifth, D sharp diminished chord. You go to E major, lower the third already and the fifth. So E major, E minor, E diminished chord. We go to F, lower the third, F minor, lower the fifth, F diminished. Again, F major chord, lower the third, F minor, lower both the third and the fifth, F diminished. You go to F sharp, lower the third, that is F minor, and then lower the fifth and the third, F diminished chord. You go to G, lower the third, lower the fifth. So this is G major, G minor, G diminished. Simple as that. Then you go to A sharp major. A sharp major, lower the third, lower the fifth and the third. So this is A major, A minor, A diminished. Sorry, A sharp diminished. A sharp major, A sharp minor, A sharp diminished. Then you go to A, lower the third, A minor, lower the fifth, A diminished. Again, A major, lower the third, A minor, lower the third and the fifth, A diminished. You go to which chord, guys? B flat or A sharp. B flat or A sharp. That's B flat major, lower the third, B flat minor, lower the third and the fifth, B flat diminished chord. Then you do a B major chord. Let me do it here because the other side I'm not seeing because of the limitation of the camera. So this B major chord, lower the third, B minor, then lower the third and the fifth, B diminished chords. B diminished chords. B major, lower the third, B minor, lower the third and the fifth, B diminished chords. And then you come back to our C major. So guys, those are the 36 chords. They're the 36 basic chords for any beginner to know if he, she, or he wants to learn piano or want to pursue the learning of piano to an advanced level. So I hope that tutorial helps you guys, and you'll understand after coming up with the scales of all the 12 major keys, then we are able now to form those chords. Right now, to some of us, it could be sounding like French or Germany, something you don't understand, but I know with time you will understand, because like I told you, I'm coming up with that course on how to form scales, or even you could also form your own scales using the logic I gave you about the full tone and the semitone. Then you're good to go. Now, as a bonus, let me give you the chords for C major. So for the C major scale, the first chord is 1, 3, 5. So a major chord is always formed by a 1 degree, a 50 degree, a 40, a 3rd degree, and a 50 degree on whatever key. Because on the scale of C sharp major, we learned that this is the 1st degree, this is the 3rd degree, and this is the 50th degree. And therefore, this principle applies to all other chords. So that's the first chord, C major chord. The second chord is formed on a 2, which is a D minor chord. And you understand, for you to form this D minor chord, you have to understand the concept of D major, which now the concept of knowing the scales of every key comes in. You cannot understand this D minor chord unless you know this concept of D major scale. And that's why I'm insisting that for you to understand or to know how to form these chords, or how to come up with these chords, you need to understand all the scales of the 12 keys. So this D minor, actually D minor is coming from a D major. Just lower the 3rd of D major, and you have your D minor, which happens, by the way, to be the second chord of a C major scale. The 3rd chord on C major scale is E minor chord. E minor chord. And E minor chord is coming from which scale? E major scale. You lower the 3rd degree of E, and you have an E minor chord, which is the third chord on the scale of C major. The 4th chord is F major, and this is simply 1, 3, 5 degrees on the scale of F major. So guys, what I'm trying to tell you, these chords are related. These chords are related, and these scales are related in a way. So you have to understand this scale. So that is the 4th chord of C major, F major chord. The 5th chord is G major, which is also a 1, a 3, a 5 on the scale of G major, or simply a 5, a 7, and a 2 degree on the scale of C major. Guys, knowing the scales of all the chords is inevitable if you have to learn the piano the professional way. Having said that, this is the 5th chord of C major scale. The 6th chord is A minor, and A minor is just coming from A major. So you lower the 3rd of A major, you have A minor chord, which happens to be number 6 chord on the scale of C major. The 7th chord is B diminished. Guys, the 7th chord in any key is always a diminished chord. So that is a diminished chord, B diminished. And this one comes right away from the scale of B major. You lower the 3rd and the 5th, and you have a B diminished chord, which happened to be the chord number 7 on the scale of C major. The last chord on C major scale is C major again. That's why I told you in one of my past videos that number 1 or number 8, the way you want to look at it, but they simply mean the same thing. So that is it. So that is the basic arrangement of the triadic major and minor chords on the scale of C major. Scale of C major. So that is just one key out of 12. So we still have 11 more keys to go. And this concept becomes easier and easier if you understand the concept of scales, which I already taught you guys. Scales and how to form scales, I already taught you. Then forming a major chord is just a 1, a 3, a 5 degrees. A minor is just a 1. You lower the third, or it's called a flat third. You flatten the third, and then with a 5 you have a minor chord. Then a diminished chord is a 1. You flatten the third and you flatten the 5th, and you have a diminished chord. That is the conventional concept about piano. So this is 1, 2, 3,